Thank you guys for joining me. Um, we'll see what comes up in this card session today. But first, we're going to give thanks to the Most High for allowing us to share space together. Um, we're going to get some cleansing with the beautiful solar plexus chakra mini sound bowl as we do this prayer. All right. Thank you, Most High, for this moment of connection. May any negative energies that can create distrust and disharmony among us be removed. Thank you, Most High, for this moment. And I just simply want to just say thank you. All right, y'all. So the cards we're using today are affirmation cards. 54 beautiful affirmations. And we also have the mini family games charades. Okay. I got these from Five and Below. So if you guys are interested in affordable divination tools, you can go to Five and Below. Infuse it with your energy and the intention that will help you reach your long-term goals with integrity. And basically, if you're starting out in the occult, start out with gratitude for what you have. And it's not about how much you spend. It's about you getting something that will help you be able to weather the tough days. Okay? So you don't have to spend a lot of money. Five and Below is amazing. I even got my skateboard from Five and Below. But we are going to basically be using the affirmation cards and the charade cards, and I also have my own homemade cards as well. They deliver interesting messages at interesting times. um, without further ado, let's start out with a message from hmm. Okay. All right. So you guys could be speaking about close connections in which you have made decisions that you may regret. Um, Throat chakra blockages are being removed if you are doing this, and you will see less stress in your life in certain areas because you actually speaking about certain family things will be the end of suffering. And if some of you guys have any concerns about your social life, if your social life has created circumstances um, in which you have a great amount of a source of sadness from these circumstances, people, places, and things, and this could be connected to your social life, continue speaking about your role in suffering, as well as you know learning to not take it personal for others who have tried to consciously and intentionally cause you suffering. um, that's simply the nature of narcissistic personality disorder, to be a source of suffering. Um, if you're a very sensitive soul, narcissistic personality disorder can be a source of sadness for you and can cause you suffering, especially in your social life, okay? Especially with the amount of betrayal that occurs in narcissistic personality disorder close connections, okay? Let's get you guys two more messages and then we'll use the affirmation cards and the charades. Yeah, rest day. You guys could be definitely just learning how to put you first. You guys could be understanding how people could try to label things in a negative manner, hoping that you will not take certain action in order to put an end to their toxic behavior. So you guys could be learning now how people will communicate verbally and non-verbally in order to get away with being a being a source of suffering and creating depression for people on a social scale. You guys could be becoming aware of how you could have people who their idea of closeness can make it seem as if you set a boundary with them, they're gonna feel as if you have committed treason in your own family. To the point where you could have had people verbally and non-verbally communicate with you that, if I if my actions catch up with me, I want you to take the fall for my mistakes. AKA, it wasn't a mistake. I knew what I did. You guys could have had people who try to get you guys to take the fall for them. And you guys could have taken the fall for them, and you guys still could not be experiencing a healthy friendship with them. You could be have a close connection with someone, even family perhaps, where being around them on a social scale, it increases your depression. And when I'm filming this video, it is they're advertising for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So you guys could be doing something different for the holidays as well when it comes to family. You guys could be doing something completely different because you may not want to be around um, individuals who can trigger depression in you. You guys might just be starting to put some things together from past events, and this could be with family, and you guys could just be making the choice to do something different. Okay? Let's get another message. Yeah, you got somebody that don't want you guys to tell the truth about a situation. And some of you guys should just be at a point where you're like, I have responsibilities. I'm doing what I need to do for so I can set a healthy foundation for my loved ones. So some of you guys are tapping into your heart energy and developing patience and understanding, you know, to not take it personal if other people have put their time, efforts, energy, and attention into things that will not serve them long term. And at the same time, will create such adverse situations for themselves and then create adversaries out of individuals who have nothing to do with the situations they have created for themselves. So you guys could basically be prioritizing what actually is going to benefit you guys long term. And you could have individuals who have been mismanaging their resources internally and externally, and they want you basically to um allowed them to not be held responsible for things that they should be held responsible for. You guys could be dealing with feminine energy, masculine, or it could be it could be a male and feminine energy. Or you guys could be dealing with females who have father figures. Um or things like that. But you guys might just be at a point where you're like, look, you got to take accountability for what you have to take care of. Some people that you're around could be living in la la land when it comes to responsibilities and things like that. So you guys may be learning how to simply allow them to learn for them. Like you may be allowing these people to learn the right way by themselves because it's going to be too much of a risk to help them. You guys may be picking up on some people can be so much of a risk for you guys to help that it's just you're reminded as to why you have to prioritize and stay focused. And some people who have not been prioritizing or staying focused, they're starting to see the reality of being able to provide for themselves as well. Okay, now let's get you guys some messages from the cards. All right, we have startled by your alarm, and this is from the charades card. Okay, so um, for this first message, I'm getting an awareness is happening. You know how like you can have somebody press the snooze button over and over again? It's because they know they have to get up, and even though they don't want to get up in that moment, it's like, I don't know, metaphorically, some of you guys could have pressed the snooze button so much to the point where it's kind of like you guys finally got it, that if I don't cut the alarm off, the alarm's going to keep going. However, if I cut the alarm off and oversleep, I'm going to miss out on an opportunity. So some of you guys could be getting awareness on opportunities as well. Some of you guys could be seeing how opportunities, some of you guys could be getting clarity on what's the best opportunities for you guys to take as well. And some of you guys could be, getting wake up calls about what is actually the best direction for you to go into. You guys possibly already could have been getting these signs and synchronicities, but now it's kind of like, okay, the awareness of what would be best for you guys long term, you can't ignore it. We have today, I am brilliant. Today, every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. Why is that like that? And with today, I am brave. Today, I will step up to every challenge with courage. So I feel like with startled by an alarm, you guys have all the tool sets that you need. You guys also could have thought a lot about certain things over. You could have put up so much thought into it that you guys could have lived a good chunk of your lives in your head. And then it's time for you guys to actually live outside of your head. Some of you guys can think a lot. You guys may think to the point where you guys may not actually be able to experience the emotions in real life that you would like to actually experience. And so I feel like with the today I am brilliant and was startled by an alarm, I feel that as thoughtful as you guys can be about other people, it's time for you guys to be thoughtful with yourselves in that manner as well. And the word brilliant is standing out here, and potential. Um, there are so many directions that your interest can go into. So I feel it's like saying, be excited about that, be excited about that feeling of the possibility of experiencing things that make you happy. But at the same time, with this startled by your alarm here, you know, use the wisdom from past experiences in order to have a less rockier journey. If you guys are deciding to follow through on a creative endeavor and you guys know that this is something that you guys need to be doing, then follow up that creative endeavor in a manner in which your foundation will not be able to be negatively impacted by negative external sources. We also have act like a priest, and then I am focused. Excuse me. Today I will be productive and feel good about doing the hard work that I need to do. So, and also we have today I live in the present. Today I will start with a smile. I am in control of my attitude. Okay. Also, I feel led to read the one underneath. Today I feel worthy. Today I will accept all the wonderful things in this life. So, with act like a priest and today I am focused. I feel like some of you guys could have challenging some some of you guys could be having challenges in your workplace. Um and some of you guys could you could your the type of work you do can be something that productivity is to get it may use a lot of your physical energy. So you guys may do the hard work in which you need to stay focused. Productivity, you guys could work at places where productivity is a necessity, and it's treated like a holy grail. So some of you guys, what helps some of you guys stay focused is spirituality, religion, whatever helps you guys stay focused. Some of you guys are so used to hard work that some of you guys feel if work is hard, you must be working good. But some of you guys may not be feeling so good from working in a manner where it's starting to show up. And where it's starting to show up, how I'm trying to describe this, where it's starting to show up in you realizing that you have not exactly put forth the effort in to materializing the necessary steps in order for your full potential to take place. And there could be a bunch of reasons why, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, let's put excuses here. It is what it is, okay? Some of you guys could be at a place where it's kind of like you understand that as much as you want to give to yourself, you still have responsibilities to do. At the same time, some of you guys may want to pursue creative endeavors, but you still have to, you know, you guys need a legit logical plan as to how to keep up with your cost of living and being able to afford the things that will allow you to have an additional um, source of relief from hard work that you guys could be doing. So you guys could be getting like this. Like you guys, something could be going off where it's like you guys are having to learn how to still be responsible while being patient so that you guys can put energy and time and effort into creating something that will allow you to not view yourselves by the circumstances that you're in. If anything, if you guys are working at a place where the work is hard and you guys are learning productivity, you can take this discipline with you into your creative endeavors. Some of you guys are thinking about starting creative endeavors in which you guys will be able to have teams that will work with you, but you guys are being asked to stay focused right now because there's going to be challenges along the way, and you can't ignore the red flags that will come with different levels of success. And some of you guys needed to hear that. And then we have inchworm, and today I am accepting. Today I am accepting. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind to new ideas and opportunities. You guys could have some individuals who is trying to basically create opportunities with you guys, even if it will only best serve them. It's like with inchworm, um, I'm not putting a negative connotation on the inchworm, but you do know how you've seen those pictures with the worm with the apples that have like wormholes through them. You may have some people simply wanting to know things about you, but that's not going to serve them. But literally, I feel like you're in their life to help them accept themselves, to open their hearts to themselves. And basically, I also feel like you're also in those people's lives to open their minds to new ideas. Now, when you're in this position and you have individuals who just keep trying to find a way to get information out of you, you have to accept, keep your heart chakra open, okay? Because it's a lot of work to keep the heart chakra open, but I'm gonna tell you guys, keeping the heart chakra open attracts opportunities. You guys also could have someone who's an opportunist and they're also trying to get attached to you because you have opportunities. Um this person could, if you think about this person, they could basically create emotions in your emotions of unsafety within you. So I feel like if there's any trauma where you guys do not feel safe on an emotional scale with anyone, you guys might be going through a healing process with that as well. I feel like that's a part of this process in which you are being asked to put time and effort responsibly and maturely into basically materializing um, whatever it is you guys have been thinking of doing that you guys have held off. Because if you guys are doing hard work, just simply going to religion or spirituality isn't enough. So some of you, as I what I was picking up before, so some of you guys could be in a stage where you guys are just like, okay, I have to do things in the right order. At the same time, you may have individuals who view you as going in a new direction that they're not willing to go at or go in as an opportunity for exploitation and abuse. But no worries. It is what it is. These people are helping fertilize the success that you are embarking on if you choose to do it the right way, okay? So if you guys do choose to follow up with these dreams, you guys are being fertilized by people who have the wrong intentions towards you because you actually have a level of self-awareness in which you know how to prioritize in a manner that's responsible. Let me see if there's anything else that comes up here. I feel like you guys are gonna be learning how to basically keep your heart chakras open, how to stay focused, and because this is going to be a part of your business. If you guys got a business, this is going to be part of what you guys will be known for in your business, and this will help you be able to attract the right people to build customer client relationships with in the long term in the future. So if you guys are in that beginning stages of getting something off the ground, pat yourself on the back, um, a, a wise man said to me, one day at a time, one day at a time. Okay. Let's get another. Whew, we're gonna get two more sets of messages and threes from this one, from this card combination. And I picked up some of you guys might be learning to overcome thoughts of doubt in like doubt that you may have towards you being able to accomplish a goal. Okay, some of you guys could be some of you guys could know that you can do something, but you may not exactly know how you're going to do it. So some of you guys could be feeling frustration and you're being asked to have a mental timeout, okay? We have today I will breathe. Today as I face challenges, I will call a mental timeout. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and exhalation, and we have going to bed and masseuse. Some of you guys might be afraid that you guys are missing out on opportunities to build with people. But if there's tension in the home, there's a time and place to communicate. So I feel like I'm saying this because we have a card. Today I will not be critical. Today I will not be critical of my appearance or actions. I am perfect the way I am. I feel like some of you guys are afraid that if you do not say something to impact another person's perspective of a situation, you guys are afraid of losing connections with people. Well, if the connection is lost, let it go, okay? If you are, allowing yourself to mentally exhaust yourself, look, breathe and get some rest, relax your mind, body, your soul. I feel like some of you guys are being asked to accept what has been done and what has changed and what is done. If something's done, let if it's done, it's done. This may be a challenge for you guys. Some of you guys some of you guys could have an ex who has created challenges for you in which you know you literally uh let's just say they can be very tiring for you guys. They can be extremely tiring on a mental level. Um, and if that's the case, there's nothing wrong with taking it nice and slow. Okay. Some of you guys are being advised to rest a little bit more so your bodies can recharge. Then we have today, I will forgive. Today, I will forgive any past mistakes I have made and love myself unconditionally. And then we have startled by your alarm. I feel like some of you guys could be reminded every day to love yourselves unconditionally. And you guys could be being directed to do new things in order to forgive in order to forgive yourself for mistakes that you have made. And you guys possibly could be having be in a time period where any reasons where you might feel that you are that it's that if you love yourself unconditionally with the mistakes that you have made, you guys, if you guys have any belief systems that you guys there's something wrong with you guys if you're doing that, especially for those who have ignored their conscious for a while, you're going to be getting the reality of those belief systems. Okay. um some of you guys might be getting it in your dreams. We have today I am confident. Today I am who I am and I am capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. And we got grocery shopping and spill on aisle 6, okay? So what this is telling me, that the 6 stands out here and I think of family. Some of you guys might find out that the way you were taught to break bread with people is not a way, it's not something that you want to continue long term if you have a family of your own. Some of you guys were taught to break bread with family in which the family dynamic was like living with the enemy. Some of you guys could have, wanted to be in different families. And some of you guys could have, did the very best you could to get through tough times. If you grew up in a family with a difficult dynamic. So also, you know how we have grocery shopping? Grocery shopping is one of those things where you'll interact with your community, So I'm picking up that some of you guys may not actually be aware of it, and I just became aware of this myself. But if you're able to responsibly get the mundane task of everyday life done on a consistent manner, the average person will call that confident. Now, you'd be surprised as to why, but people who are responsible have less worries. So, you're going to be noticing that there's going to be some people who may be showing signs of worry. It's because they could have been acting as if they had everything taken care of and it wasn't taken care of. Okay? So, those people are going to be putting more time and energy and effort into what's the, into basically catching up on responsibility that they neglected. Okay, let's get one more message, you guys, and then we're gonna close it out because All right, you guys. We have today, I am adventurous. Today, I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before. And then we have masseuse and singing a song. So, what I'm picking up for a lot of you guys, it might be an adventure just for you guys to give time to yourself. Like, I'm picking up some of you guys could be changing friendship dynamics in which you spend so much time with people that you have grown up with or that feel so close and familiar to you that it's kind of like you guys know a large amount of unnecessary information about each other. You guys could come from backgrounds like this to where you guys could be learning the importance of privacy, and you guys could be starting to understand that if anyone has been trying to guilt and shame you guys for choosing to protect your privacy, as you know, especially if you're not hurting anyone, you guys might just be to a place where you guys are on the next step of that journey in which you might be like, okay, I need to make sure I'm taking care of myself and I want to pamper myself. You guys could be looking at your resources, and you guys could be wisely utilizing those resources to create a day where you can pamper yourself, to reward yourself for all the hard work that you have done. Okay? You guys could be learning the extremities of your comfort zone. You guys could be learning what it's like to not be able to be in your comfort zone at all. Or you guys could be getting a reality that if you guys are in your comfort zone too much on a consistent basis, you guys might be becoming aware of a lack of progress that you can make. So I feel like this is a time where you guys are being some of you guys are being asked to reward yourself for basically, you guys are being asked to reward yourself for creating a safe space for you to live in your comfort zone. Or some of you guys are going to be preparing to create a comfort zone for yourself that is balanced, okay? Also, I'm going to put this out here. If you guys get too comfortable in your comfort zone, you're more likely to attract robbers and things of that nature. The goal I'm picking up here is to not is to not deny yourself your comfort zone. It's to understand the extremities of your comfort zone. You know, if you deny yourself your comfort zone, you're gonna make your own life difficult. If you get too far off in the deep end with your comfort zone, then you know you got trouble, and you're gonna attract people that's gonna continue to add to that trouble. But I feel like you guys are being asked to not feel ashamed of having a comfort zone. You know, if there's any trauma connected to your comfort zone, heal it and allow yourself to see that comfort zone clearly, because your comfort zone is telling you something about yourself, that you need to honor. So you guys should start um, putting time aside for self care days, okay? Then we have the next card. Today, I will see the possibilities. Today, anything is possible. My heart is open to any and all possibilities. And then we have out today, I will express myself. Today, I will express my feelings openly and honestly by writing them down and reading them aloud, okay? And then we have act like a doctor, all right? So, this is a good time to be journaling, okay? This is a good time to journal about your feelings. And for some of you guys, if you want to know if you can trust somebody, you're going to, you'll know you can trust somebody if you actually feel comfortable enough to read your feelings out loud to them. Now, if you guys are in a romantic relationship, okay, um, just so you guys know, it's an act of intimacy to only if you want to, but to honestly express your feelings that you have written in a journal. Um, some of you guys might be like, learning to trust again. But if you have written your honest feelings down in a journal and you have someone that you trust to actually be like, hey, can I read this to you? If they're like, yeah, if they're legitimately trustworthy and vice versa, if you guys both can do this together, then this actually means you guys actually are on the way to building a healthy foundation. And right now, this a healthy foundation when it comes to couples in this time. A lot of relationships are tested during times of healing, especially, let's say, if someone has any health issues, or let's say if someone has a huge opportunity. You know, if someone has a huge opportunity, and if you're really closely connected to somebody, this is where if someone chooses to take that opportunity, the relationship will either grow if the faith is built and trust is maintained, but the relationship will pick up speed and put her off if the relationship experiences infidelity and distrust happens. So this may be a time where couples who are doing long distance relationships may actually be taking the time to heal right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is where the relationship is being tested, because it's like, are either parties going to go back into a state of codependency, or are the parties going to continue um, learning how to overcome codependency? I'm picking up on some people desiring reconnection with people that they have experienced codependency with. And I'm just gonna keep it honest. If you experience codependency with someone, if you choose to get back into a romantic connection with them, um, I'm not gonna say that you guys will just completely be done with codependency, and then you guys are gonna make it work. I'm not gonna say that. All I'm gonna say is, if you're thinking of getting back with a person where codependency levels were extremely high, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You guys, I feel like this message is saying this is a time to learn how to give and take equally before you guys open yourselves up to romantic relationships. Okay, this is and I feel led to get one more message, because some actually, yeah, I feel led to get one more message from here. All right. Okay. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have today, I believe. Today, I will see the miracles and love surrounding me and act like a priest. So, I put the charades cards under. So, this will be the um, supporting energy. So, with there's miracles happening around you guys. There's miracles happening. And God is showing up. There's so many ways we can say this, but God is showing up in y'all life. Like, when I say God is showing out with some of y'all, God is showing out with some of y'all. God is showing up and showing out with some of y'all. Um, Increase gratitude. We have today, I am grateful. Today, my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. God is showing out for some of y'all. We got today, I am special. Today, I will realize that I am a unique, one of a kind person. Look, God is using y'all as an example to individuals to go to God. Okay? God is using some of y'all as like, yo, you gonna go through some stuff, but you gonna get through it. God is using some of y'all as an example to other people the right way to do things. And some people may not actually understand how you are able to have the experiences that you have. It's because you're persistent. Today, I am persistent. Today, nothing will stop me from accomplishing my goals, and nothing will stand in the way of my happiness. And with act like apple picking here, people who have been comparing themselves to you, they have been basically hoping to get picked and chosen. And this is where some of these people are walking into they're walking into the arms of predators. I'm gonna be honest. So some people who have been comparing themselves to you haven't realized that discernment has to be utilized heavily. With the squirrel here. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. There's something you guys need to know. People who have been comparing themselves to you guys, if God is using you as an example of miracles, they have been easily getting distracted. This could be with lust traps and with have a bad back and working out. Some of these people are getting pissed off because they've attracted sexual partners who don't exactly know what they're doing, but they'll talk a good game. And with playing video games and singing a song, the people that they might be having sex with might be acting like they don't give a damn about them at all with playing video games and singing a song. Um, but they put a whole lot of emotional manipulation into making these people feel like princesses. Yes, and then afterwards with running, they basically have been ghosting some people. So you got some people who've been trying to figure out, hold on. Dear Lord. You got some people who have been trying to figure out how you guys have been able to have certain experiences and they haven't. Well, it's because you're responsible. Today I am responsible. Today I will make good choices that will bring me health and happiness. So child, you know what I just described. People who having bad sex and upset and sexually frustrated and sacrificing their happiness with people who ghosting them. Well, it is what it is, man. I've been through that shit, and it took a while for me to break that cycle. But I look, the cycle's broken now. It was an ugly path to get through, but look, the long term results, I have a peace of mind. So if you guys are going through that cycle, hey, the shit happens. Take your time, you know, forgiving yourself, but you gotta break that cycle. However, you gotta break that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Then we have today. I feel optimistic. Today, I will see the beauty and goodness in the hearts of every person I interact with. And then we got today, I am healing. Today, my mind, my heart, and my soul are one healthy being. All right, so I feel like, and with making a sandwich, I feel like you guys are being asked to be conscious of your what you're eating, because it's time to fully invest into your health, okay? Um it's not enough to just think positive. We actually have to put forth the effort to physically be healthy as well. So some of you guys might be being called to change the way you guys eat, and you guys are being promised that you'll see some good long-term results from this. It also might help you have higher rate of interacting with healthier people. um, who you'll actually have some good times with, okay? Um, Now, before I close out this video, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Today, I ate some fried chicken. So that message, I feel like my ancestors is telling me, get your shit together. I also ate some Wendy's too. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I even ate some Welch's. Okay, that message ain't only for y'all. That message for me. Okay, to look, I'm keeping it honest. Um, my ancestors, was been my ancestors been on my ass. Okay, some of y'all might be having people that actually genuinely love y'all, be telling y'all the truth, so that they can see you materialize the goodness and beauty of your heart. So, if you have somebody who's grounded, but also is focused in your life, who has been a source of love for you, give them the same energy back, you know and you'll be able to see what it's like being around them when it's a consistent upkeep of equal energy, give and take. If you guys are curious, people who have healthy equal give and take energy behaviors, more people actually want to be around them more. You don't have to look out for trouble. It's a good time. Um and it's not like you with somebody who's an adult age and is acting like they're a rebellious teenager. It is what it is. So healthy people want to be around healthy people. And I also feel like closing out this message. If you're a healthy person, you're gonna start having clarity about the people that you have around you. You see how we got this called charades, and you got these masks here? I'm gonna let you guys in on the secret why I got these cards. I have PTSD from being abused by a Gemini. He even had a tattoo that said laugh now, cry later. He did a lot of shit that he saw a lot of other people do. So there's a lot of shit connected to him in which I got PTSD. All right. So I've been facing my fears, and I do like these cards too, because the message they deliver is quite juicy. I'm gonna keep it honest. But at the same time, I'm learning how to not be afraid of a source of PTSD for me. So I feel like also to close this message out, you guys are being asked to confront your fears, okay? The only person that's going to help you in your situation is you. And speaking from experience, if I sit here and allow myself to be afraid of somebody that I barely knew, who I have a child with, and I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, I'm going to sit here and hold myself back. I'm not doing that shit. So I feel like you guys are being asked to face your fears, journal about it, do something healthy that's going to allow you to not let your fears run the show. And I'm all these messages coming through that I need to know myself. I'm humbling myself to receive them as well. Remember I said, y'all, that I'm working on actively changing my diet too. Cause it may sound good how I deliver the message, like, yo, You got to change your diet. But if you saw me out in public eating some fried chicken, you might be like, hold on, what you preaching? Um, Eat healthy. Well, I know where I'm at on my journey right now. Where I'm at on my journey, I'm understanding. Look, when you know better, you do better. Okay. So I also feel like this, to sum this up, this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. Treat this new beginning with authenticity. Pretty much. Treat this new beginning with authenticity and all will be well. Without further ado, we're going to end the video here. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this message.